Morning Talks with Ro. I'm here like at a sliver of a sliver. 11:55. Bless up. Big on numbers. How you doing? It's been a minute. I'm slipping in here on y'all like, didn't even tell you. But it's Monday. Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody has started their day off amazing. Hopefully you're feeling charged up and ready to be productive this week. We could talk about a couple things today, whatever you guys throw in the pot, or we can talk about how to build rapport with other people. What is rapport? It is when you are totally responsive with somebody else. A lot of people have difficulty with that, being able to go out and connect with another human being. Hey everybody, welcome to the conversation. How you doing? What up? Check this out, y'all. My movement is starting. The Hot Nerds Club. Can you see it? I feel like I'm kind of 80s with it. You feel me? But it's the Hot Nerds Club. And I even have some glasses. Okay, this says Hot Nerds on the side. I'm going to be doing Hot Nerds events and stuff. How cute, right? So if you feel like you might want to get some Hot Nerds gear, let me know, because I haven't really gone into full production with it. But if you dig it and you think it could be fly for you, let me know. I'm making it for myself for sure. Where it's cool to be smart. It's cool to consume information. It's cool to take your living to the next level because of what you're learning, because of what you're becoming. And then we'll get to be around other people who want to do the same thing. And I want to do it in such a way that it's unique, where it's not like, not to say other events are, but it's not stuffy, it's not corny, because I'm not corny, I don't feel corny. I want to go have a good time, especially music will be a part of it, just kind of crafting something really cool, and that's going to be coming soon. Hey everybody, welcome to the conversation. How's everybody doing? Did you get your morning drink? I'm still 3 minutes in over here on the West Coast, so it's still morning time. How's everybody doing? Please put how you're feeling in an emoji in the chat. Let me see what you're rocking with today. Are you at work? You want to put a computer in the chat? Are you not feeling so well? You want to, hey Ebony, welcome to the conversation, cuzzo. If you're not feeling well, put a sick emoji in there. Bless up, hot nerd. Like, I really think they're cool. I got a couple little styles coming in, but this is my Hot Nerds gear. And for those of you who just came in, I got some cool little glasses that I wear sometimes too. I have so much fun with it, right? Just a hot nerd. It's cool to be smart. It's cool to consume information and take your living to the next level, right? So what do you think, you guys? Put a emoji in the chat letting me know how you're feeling today. And then also let me know if you want to talk about something in particular that's going on in pop culture. Rarely do I come on and talk about, stuff that's going on and out in the world per se. I usually like to bring you guys tools for taking your living to the next level so that whatever is going on in the world, you can use those tools within it. But if there's something in particular that you want to stretch in perspective about, let's do it together. Let's see what's up. All right, Christine, happy early birthday. Hey everybody, welcome to the conversation. So if you want to talk about pop culture and all of the things that are going on, let's do it. If you want to talk about how to build rapport, how to build relationship, how to connect with other people, strangers, and then even the people you are around, but you don't have maybe the best communication. How do we shift that so that it becomes better? How do we shift that so that you can and the other person can be empowered by it? What up, Rel? Welcome to the conversation. Let's see, what did you put in there? You feeling like Superman today? Brenton, I love it. Put in the chat, y'all, how you feeling with an emoji. Let me see what y'all are feeling today. Let me see how you feeling. How's everybody feeling about this Monday? Looking at somebody coming up behind me. How's everybody feeling about this Monday and this week coming up? How's everybody feeling about 2020? I know it's been interesting. I've had a couple things come up in 2020. I mean, including the situation with Kobe, with everybody else, that just kind of makes me look at it like, wow. starting off to a very interesting start. Nancy, you're not feeling so? Oh, you're tired. I feel you, darling. Says she's tired. Yeah, 2020 has been very interesting so far. Some really good things and some really sad things have been happening. Shirley loves it. Beautiful. Feeling blessed. 2020 is love. Flying too. 2020 just walked in the door, didn't? Hey, now, didn't it? Right? And 2020 is definitely what we make it, even within our perception of everything. Because I've had a few things come in to challenge, you know, my joy. But perception, perspective, right? Loving 2020 so far. I love to hear this. So, do you guys want to talk about what's happening out in the world? Does anybody, Britain says, one day I will be a superhero and franchise. I love it. Claim it, speak it. It's been a rough year so far. I hear you, Nancy. There's some mixed emotions about 2020. Very mixed emotions about 2020. So if y'all want to, let's chop it up about that. Or let's talk about how to build rapport with other human beings. How do we do that? There's some techniques out there. There's some behavioral science out there that can help us with connecting with other people. So if that's what you want, you got to put it in the chat, because I don't know. Christine says, working overtime tonight with Robert. Tell Robert I said, hey. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. I'm sending love back to you. Thank you. Being a hot nerd today. We're a hot nerd every time we get on Morning Talks with Ro. I know that y'all come in here for the real conversation, for the stuff that's going to take your living to the next level, for the stuff that's going to help us to connect and heal. If we got any emotional trauma, all of that stuff, let's bring it in here and let's get through it, and let's make the most of this thing we call life. Let's make the most of our dash, right? Because we never know when it's going to end, and we never know when it's going to shift in our favor, right? Find things in common. Okay, so Michael, is that you saying that you want to talk about building rapport? Is that what we're doing today? All right, let's get it in. Okay. So, Michael did bring up something that is what we try to do when we're building rapport with other human beings. We try to find something that's in common, right? We try to find where we're similar, right? So, when we like people, it's usually because they're probably like us, right? There's something about them. There's something about the way they are. There's something about the way that they think. Maybe there's something about the way that they approach life. Or maybe there's something about them that you wish you were. You like the way that they are and you wish you were that. And that's what builds rapport as well. It's something about them that's something that makes you like them. And then for the people that we don't like so much, there's probably more things we don't connect on. There's probably more things we don't have in common. Right? So when we want to build rapport with people, hey everybody, welcome to the conversation. So when we want to build rapport with people, we try to find things that we have in common with them. So how do we do that? I want you guys to put some stuff in the chat before I start giving you things that I'm aware of that we can do to build rapport. How do you think you can build rapport with other people? How do you find things in common? How do we connect with others? Let's see what Brenton says. I'm still working on connecting with new people. I usually feel I don't know what to say. Okay, that's excellent to bring up, because what I have learned is that it's not always about what we say, even though what we say can definitely build rapport. What we say is like probably the least percentage. They say, some people say 7% of what we say is actually how we build rapport. Is that crazy? Right? That's kind of interesting, because usually that's what we think we need to do. We need to be able to talk, to exchange, in order for the rapport to be built. However, think about it. When we go to like a bar or any public place, or even if you're at a party or something like that, let's say you start asking someone questions, right? We're digging to find information that puts us in common with each other, right? But let's say that it's not a talkative person. So the conversation can fall flat quick, right? Like, let's say you ask some questions and it's like, all right, and they're giving you one-word answers. You know, like, what else do you do? So now, right, that's right, Nancy, before I start running off at the mouth, Nancy says, ask questions is definitely a way to build rapport. However, once we start asking those questions, if we get in contact with someone who's not very talkative, the conversation can fall flat quick. And then where does the rapport go? Right? Let's see. Conversation, spend time with the person, quality time. Yes, true. Mirror other people. Excellent suggestion, Michael. So what is mirroring someone else? That is when we match what they're doing. And interestingly enough, when you do this with someone else, a lot of the times they won't even notice it unless you're just being so over the top with it that they're like, okay, you're being really interesting. And it may even take a minute for them to even notice that you're mirroring. Matching and mirroring is what they call it. It may even take them a minute to notice that you're even doing that. So most people don't recognize it at all, especially if you're subtle. So for example, right now I'm talking with my arm like this, right? And I've got my arm up. So maybe what you might do, hey Shelton, thank you so much for that beautiful compliment. So what you might do in order to build rapport with me is just kind of put your arm up too. Start talking to me like this. Now we're matching and mirroring one another. Now we're finding commonality without even speaking. We're using body language to find something in common. That's going to start building rapport because it's like, hey, they're kind of like me. Subconsciously, they may be thinking this. Consciously, they might not even be picking up on the fact that you are matching and mirroring their behavior. Right now, you can't tell, but I have my leg crossed over myself. If somebody else is sitting in front of you and they're talking and you notice that their leg is crossed in front of you, maybe you'll just kind of cross your leg a little bit and a little bit. You know, you don't need to be extra obvious. Try this out today when we get off of this live. Build rapport with someone, right? What's another way that we can build rapport other than matching and mirroring? Or what other ways can we match and mirror other than with our body gestures? Throw some more stuff in the chat and I'll give you some more information. Thank you, beloved King. I love your name. Thank you. And please share this video with your people if you feel like they can benefit from the information. Because I noticed that a lot of people have issues connecting with other people. They have challenges building rapport with other people. And this is one of the ways that you can open up opportunity in your life, right? This is one of the ways that you can learn how to engage and possibly build a romantic connection with someone. If you're trying to get, closer to somebody, how do you build rapport with them so that you can do that? If we're always so afraid, right, to engage, what are some techniques? This is what we're learning today. Okay? So Michael says, talk about things they're interested in. Yes, definitely we can talk about things, but if talking falls flat, what are some other ways, you guys, that we can connect with other people? What are some other ways to match and mirror? I'm going to share some more stuff, but I want to see what you throw out in the chat before I do that. What if we match their vocal tone? So when someone is speaking kind of in a lower tone, if we come in like this and we're talking real fast, I don't know if that's going to build rapport. Right? It might be jarring to them. But if you're talking to a fast talker or somebody from another spot like this, then you might want to come in and talk to them the same way because they feel like, yes, they're confident, they're chesty, I like that they got balls. Who knows, right? It depends on how they perceive what that is. So for somebody that's in the country, they may speak a little bit different tone, a little bit slower. You may want to slow down how you speak. You want to maybe match and mirror their tone of voice. If they're from a more busy city and they're more loud and they like more rambunctious stuff, if you can match it, match their tone. Get louder, get quicker with your words. That's going to create more rapport too. Right? Could create more rapport. Hey everybody, welcome to the conversation. We're talking about how to create rapport with another person, meaning how do we actively respond to each other when we're engaged with each other, when we find commonality with each other, we're building rapport. How do we do that if we go beyond conversation? Because a lot of the times, right, we can ask questions and keep digging for more things, but if we're not with a talker, Or if the other person needs to feel more comfortable with you before they start opening up, how do we get them to open up? Okay, Beloved King says, match eye contact, match vocal tone. Yes, the vocal tones will end up equaling out each other. Yes. So we just talked about vocal tone. Beautiful, Beloved King. Thank you. Eye contact. Yes. Sometimes, we'll learn a technique that says, make sure you have major eye contact. But if somebody kind of feels a little bit scared of eye contact, maybe we don't want to stare them down too hard. Right? If you notice that their eyes kind of divert a little bit, maybe sometimes your eyes need to divert too. Because maybe staring them down is a bit too uncomfortable. That's going to build resistance as opposed to rapport. Right? So what are they doing with their eyes? Do they like to engage? Do they like to look directly at you? Or are they kind of like, here and there? So pay attention. Look at this. What we're doing is actively paying attention. It's another great way to build rapport too, listening, right? What does someone say? What kind of words do they use? Match and mirror their words sometimes. Well, I would love to go to this. I'm looking for a wonderful place to go to dinner. Oh, I know a wonderful place that you can go to. Match and mirror with their words. Well, it's another way that we can build rapport with someone where we're not using necessarily questions to get there. What's another way that we can match and mirror someone? Throw some other stuff out there, because there's more stuff. There's more stuff. And try this out. Practice it. When we get off this live, go and practice it and see if it works. Go out tonight and see that it works. Okay? What are you guys saying? Are you scared to throw something out there? Or you're like, I don't know. You don't know? What about The Art of Listening is a great book. Thank you for the book recommendation. What about breathing? Now, especially when we're talking about building intimacy within our relationships, especially when we're talking about having even better sex. Let's see what y'all are saying. All right, come on, bring it in. Crack a joke, starts a conversation. Okay, yes, Christine, go beyond the conversation, because if they don't think you funny, what's next? Let's see what you're saying. I'm the comfortable to open up type. I'm trying to push myself to be uncomfortable. Okay, Brenton. Beloved King says, figuring out with someone what someone likes. If they like Earl Grey tea, invite them out for Earl Grey tea and conversation. Yes, pay attention to what people like. What do they celebrate? What tickles their fancy? What do they like to talk about? Politics. If it's not your thing, don't engage in something that's not your thing, right? Because then you'd be a fish out of water. But if you know you can add something of value possibly to the conversation, maybe engage them for a little bit with that. Do they like to go down the spiritual path and stretch in that way? Can you stretch in that way with them? You know what I mean? Conversation, yes. Words they use, yes. Christine says, I'm funny. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Delmar says, I'm in a meet and greet, in the introduction from tone of speech. Yes, tone. Eye contact. Yes, we talked about eye contact and tone, and comfort will be felt soon after. Yes, these things can definitely build rapport. So what do we have? Ask questions to dig for things in common, right? But let's say that the person's not that talkative. What are they doing with their body language, right? Maybe match and mirror what they're doing with their arm. Do they have their arms crossed, or are they opened up? What is their tone of voice doing? We were just talking about breathing, especially as it pertains to building intimacy in a relationship. To have better sex, are you breathing at the same pace with your partner to create more closeness, to create more connection? That can definitely create more rapport. You can breathe similar pace to somebody that you're even talking to. Can you imagine being in sync on that level? That's almost spiritual. Powerful. Let's see what y'all are saying, man. Michael says golfers hang with golfers. Tennis players like to hang with tennis players. Interests, jokes, and stories of things they have interest in. Yes, go and find your tribe. That's what they might call that. Like your people that have a similar interest. Automatically going to build more rapport because you're already doing things that you like, that you have in common. Right? Delmar says arms crossed is a sign of someone protecting their space. Yes, so maybe you don't want to be all up in it, right? So that's another way. Proximity. Does a person like to be close, or are they kind of like pay attention to their body language? Right? What is their body language saying to you? And so, you know, if somebody kind of has a little distance, give them a little space. That'll probably create rapport because it's like, oh, you're respecting my space. Thank you. Right? Does a person like to touch you? Are they a toucher? Or did they already come in and put their hand on your shoulder? Are they a hugger? So maybe the next time you see them, you give them a hug because you know they're a hugger. Maybe is their love language physical touch? Maybe you touch them when you want to anchor something that you'd like for them to know. You know. Maybe you want to touch them when you want something to go across well. Or maybe you want to touch them when you say good morning. Automatically creates rapport because they're a toucher. Welcome to the conversation, everybody. We're talking about building rapport with others. How do we do it? So we talked about questions. Questions help us to dig for what's in common. We talked about tone of voice. Some people, if you're loud and they're like down here, it's like jarring. It can be off-putting. If you come in softer, they might feel like, oh, wow, okay, they're similar to me. Automatically can build rapport. If they're louder and you're down here, they're like, you have no energy. You have no life in you. What's going on? You know what I mean? So you may want to bring up your energy to create more rapport. Hey, LaShonda. Delmar says, not at a job situation, no pro quo. You got to be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings, of course. Of course, especially in this day and age where things can totally get misconstrued and get totally blown out of proportion. Right? Trying to build rapport with someone. So definitely pay attention to your surroundings. Michael says, like you're doing right now, trying to find a subject that will keep your viewers interested, things in common. Absolutely. Who doesn't want to create rapport in that way if we're going to get on here and I want to touch you in some way? I want to find out what's important to you. What would you like to know that I can contribute? Yes, sometimes I'm going to bring you what I would like for you to have, but more than likely I'm still going to try to find a way to connect that to what you would like to know, what would bring more value to your life. Creating rapport. Beloved King says, I was going to say if the person you're talking to using hand gestures, try to make them to match their, match their hand gestures, absolutely. We talked about gestures, right? We talked about proximity. We talked about tone of voice. We talked about, matching and mirroring in different kinds of ways, right? Beautiful. Genuine, yes. Authenticity is always great. I mean, beyond anything else, be authentic. Beyond anything else. When I got on this live today, I set 3 intentions, and I like to do things in 3s. I can definitely do things in a less number or more, but I just like to do things in 3s. And so I set 3 intentions before I got on here. I said I want to have fun, I want to educate, and be personally authentic. So that whatever comes through me, you're getting it through me. My personality, whatever I'm feeling in the moment, just keep it 100. So that you can feel that. You don't feel like I'm trying to sell you on something or I'm doing the most outside of myself. I want to connect with authenticity. So I set that intention. Absolutely. Nice car. Thank you. I like it too. Welcome to the conversation. All the hot nerds who just joined. You guys, I got a line coming out as Hot Nerds Club. You see it? My glasses. And I got some cute little glasses. If you think this is something that would be kind of cool for me to put on my website, let me know, because I'm creating this gear for myself. And I'm going to be doing Hot Nerds events soon. Right? That's what's up, Armani. Bless up. Thank you. Thank you. I always do what, babe? Shirley. Hey, Shirley. So, okay, let's see. Is there anything? Oh, we talked about breathing, right? Ooh, especially when you want to get close romantically. Honey, if you want to have better sex, if you want to connect with your partner, try breathing together, same pace. That can become spiritual. That can go beyond the surface of just what's feeling good and start connecting you to emotionally together, right? Bring you present in the moment. Nothing in the future, not obsessing about the future, not thinking about the past, just being right here with each other, pleasuring each other in the moment, breathing together. Woo! Talk about building rapport with your partner. You want the glasses? Bless up. Okay, I'm gonna put them on the website. Hi, Brian. Thank you, Armani. Thank you. Yeah, let me turn up my hot nerves right now, cause it's sexy to be smart, baby. Okay, it's cool to be smart. It's fly to consume information that's gonna take your living to the next level. I choose to be a hot nerd, James. Thank you for the beautiful compliment. A hot nerd, a sexy nerd. Everybody, right? That's what time it is. Fly and smart. Let's get it. Let's get it. So, okay, facial expressions, right? What if they're really, really animated in their facial expressions? If they're really animated in how they talk, what if you match them right here? You know that's going to create rapport. Right? Oh, that's so sweet of you. That is so sweet of you, beloved King. I'm going to keep you in my back pocket. Thank you. Cute to smart, not a smart ass. Bless up. Okay? So, facial expressions. What if you match that a few times? Wouldn't that make somebody feel like they're like me? Pound, you know? Fist bump. They're like me. They're similar to me. I like them. I can vibe with them. It's vibing. Right? So, what are other ways? Are we forgetting anything about building rapport, being able to create connection with somebody beyond words? Beyond words, because sometimes you're not going to be able to get to somebody's words. Sometimes somebody's going to be too closed off to give you a lot of conversation at first. They got to see, like, I don't know, am I vibing them? Energy-wise. Energy-wise. You know, if you want to affect change in somebody, we talked about this, but let's go just like a slight layer deeper. Somebody may say, you know, I'm not. You may have something of value to bring to them that's going to help them, and they come in with a low energy about it, and they're like, you know, I've tried everything. I've tried that. I tried this, and I'm just tired. I don't feel like doing it. And you can come in and talk to them in the same breath. In the same measure that they're speaking to you, and just like, you know what, I feel you. You're tired, and you probably do feel like you've tried everything, but you know, have you tried this? You know, give this a try. See what's up. I tried this. It was good for me. You say, I just matched their tone. Look, I'm matching myself. Hello. But you feel me? I just matched the tone and brought them something of value where they are. I met them where they are. Okay? Let's see what you're saying before I move forward. I'm glad y'all like my glasses. Okay, let me see, darlings. Please, do we have a mutual friend named Blair? Oh, wow, that's so cute. Tell Blair I said, what up, beloved King. I love your name. You have a witty yet clever personality, so anyone will vibe with you. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. I love the way your brain works. What's your sign? My sign is a Taurus. Love can be felt, positive energy. Yes, it can. Gotta catch you back in Brooklyn or NYC. Yes, come to the show. Let me see. Tumanako? Morning from New Zealand. Oh, this is poignant. I'm so glad this is your conversation today. Bless up. Go back and check out the rest of it, because we shared a lot of suggestions for how to build rapport already. So many good things in the trough, and I highly recommend you guys to get out there and try it on for size. Literally, when we get off this live, go try it at work. Go have a conversation with somebody at the coffee machine or at their desk or at lunch or whatever, and match and mirror them. Whether it's physical gestures, whether it's your vocal tone, whether it's in eye contact, how their eyes meet. Are they a starer or are they kind of a diverter? Match that. Are they high energy or are they kind of low energy? And if you meet them here, you can bring them up. But you don't, let's say you're a high energy meeting with a low energy person. If you come in too high energy, it could be jarring for them, right? It's okay. Sometimes if you're kind of alpha in your energy, it can pull somebody out, okay? Try it out. Just be conscious and aware of what you're doing, and you'll notice the science of it all, okay? But if you want to, come in where they are, and let's say you're not down here, you're really up there, but you're going to meet them where they are, and then you bring them up with your energy. Or let's say they're up here, and it's like, oh my God, you're so hype, I can't hang, yo. So I'm going to meet you here, and then I'm just going to keep bringing my voice down. And eventually, you'll probably start to match me, especially if I do that and I match gestures and I put 2 or 3 other things expression-wise that I can connect with you on. If I do those things together, you're probably going to come to where I am. You see? Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, James. Hey, babe. Thank you. I'm so glad you're getting value from this. Let's see. My bestie in my head. I'm a Virgo. Bless up. We get along real well, Virgos and Taurus. We're straight up Earth, baby. Straight up. Smoke a blunt together. Hey, if you are into that, I'm sure that will build rapport immediately. With a lot of people, just on the strength, just right there. And then imagine if you do more, right? Immediate connections. That's your thing? Oh, okay, I do that all the time, figuring people out. Yeah, man. One day to tell you my story. But imagine if you do this consciously. That's what makes this so gangster. A lot of us do some things, but it's unconscious, so you don't know how to repeat the results. You don't know how to continue to get certain results. But imagine if you're conscious about it. My goodness, get ready to build a tribe. Get ready. Like, there are a lot of people that I am connected to that people are like, Ro, you be having some weird friends. But I know how to build rapport with people. I'm not a, like, I won't say I'm not an expert. I don't know what an expert is. But I know how to build rapport with different kinds of people because I'm interested in people. I want to find commonality, even if it's like on some weird stuff, because some of the stuff I'm into may be weird. You feel me? Like, so cool. I'm consciously looking for that common thing. I'm consciously paying attention to that person. If this is what I want to do, then I'm gonna get into my awareness. I'm gonna drop into the present moment, and I'm gonna listen for what's important to this person. I'm gonna see how this person flows. Now, some people I don't vibe with you. I'm not gonna force a fit. I trust that I'm not supposed to vibe with you. But if you're looking to build rapport with someone, these are ways you can do it. Excuse me. Let's see what you're saying. I work from here, from home now, but I think I've done well connecting in my office. My struggles are at networking type of events. Forgive my mouth. I didn't do my tongue twisters. 6 thick thistle sticks. You guys, I learned tongue twisters when I was a Mouseketeer. And we used to come in and say it before and in our acting classes every time. And I just have not forgotten them. And what you're supposed to do is overpronounce everything, all the consonants and all of the vowels. So Amos Ames, the amiable aeronaut, aided in an aerial enterprise at the age of 88. I used to do this all the time. Sun, shun, sunshine. Do you shun sunshine? Fine white wine with vinegar and veal. Bring a bit of buttered brown bran bread. Now, I just worked out my mouth. I still got more that I could do. But now I'm probably not going to trip over words anymore. It's really amazing. All right. Any acting gigs or sitcoms coming up? This energy I'm feeling from you. I'm seeing you in filming and a show. Thank you. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and claim and say that the universe is conspiring on behalf of my good. And so, yes, there may be a couple of things coming. Thank you for the compliment. Hi, Lucky. All right. Let's see. I wrote down some things. So volume, tempo. Ooh. Tempo, right? We're kind of touching all of these things, but we're becoming more acute with the layers of what it means. So yes, we talked about matching each other's energy or matching each other's vocal tone, but what about the tempo of how the person's talking? If they're going really fast like this, maybe you want to speed up the way you talk. But if they're going a bit slower, maybe you want to slow down too. How fun is this, yo? Right? Get out there and try this stuff out. Come on, hot nerds. Come on. Come on. It's sexy to be smart. Go out there and use this behavioral science. Okay? Y'all see it. Anybody who just came in, welcome to the conversation. I'm about to start coming out with this hot nerds gear. I got on like my 80s look, I swear. But hot nerds events coming soon. Want to do something fly. Want to start going around and creating rapport with more people while bringing you some amazing value. Let's see. Let's see. Martell says, your weird is normal to you. Nothing's weird unless your weird hurts others. I just love and enjoy you. Been loving you for years now. Thanks for all you do. Oh, thank you, for real. Let's keep the great conversation. Bless up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What you put in there, Shirley? Hey, Lindola. You should roll back on the screen again. What you mean, honey? And we need to sing together. I'm speaking it now. Bless up. All right, speaking things into existence. Y'all know how I am about creation and manifestation. It's a great conversation today. Yes, hot nerds. That's my the Hot Nerds Club. I got a book club coming. Y'all know I've been talking about it for a while. Okay? So the Hot Nerds Club is coming. I got some glasses that I created. I'm creating gear for myself, and I figure I'm going to start selling it too. That says Hot Nerds on the side. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do some events and stuff. Because it's fly to be smart. It's cool to be smart. You know? House have Cindy and I don't know what you mean. House have Cindy and Terry on one of these. Oh, I should have. Is that what you mean? Have Cindy and Terry on one of these. I would love that. You know, I never thought about bringing Cindy and Terry on the Morning Talks with Ro. I never did. Uh-oh, my phone. I didn't. Your girl need to charge her phone. Hello. Let me see. All right. There we go. So this will be ending soon. Okay. You love the hot nerd stuff. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the feedback. Got to get back to work. I enjoyed watching and listening. You definitely know how to captivate. It's hard to leave this live. Bless up. Good to see you, Brian. I'm glad you got value from today. You know, movies and TV. Yes. Yes. Did you design the jewelry too? This is my friend, Amun at Temple of Soul. You can find him on Instagram. And soul is spelled S-O-L. Okay. And I got all kinds of pieces, man. Even my earrings. Super dope. That says R. Can you see that? R. And B. Your girl B. Real drippy with the gems. Exactly. Expand your income. Keep up the good work, my friend. Thank you, you guys. I'm so glad you got value from the talk today. For anybody who just joined the conversation, definitely go back and check out what we talked about today. Very, very powerful. Yeah, man, it's so, look at, okay, that's raw pyrite. And when my baby girl, my niece, dropped my ring, it broke. And I showed it to my brother, and he was like, he put me some red garnet in there. And so now it just like even shifted in its power. And I kept it. This ring got so much energy in it. Woo, baby. I designed that. I grabbed some stones and I was like, I want to have it set like this, and we made it. Right? This is the first piece. These two pieces are my very first pieces from him. And this is representing my Taurian energy. This is blue kyanite for communication. Hello? And this used to be a carnelian, but it fell out, so I got a bronzite in there. Your girl is drippy with the gems. Okay, I hope everybody, thank you, Michael. Thank you for coming on and sharing your wisdom today, too. I hope everybody got a lot of good information from this, because I feel like a lot came out. Thank you, nation. I appreciate the compliments. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the good vibes. Thank you for the beautiful comments. Thank you for adding to the conversation today. What about it, Christine? I don't have tattoos. These are my tattoos. Bless up. So until next time, right? If you all ever want to discuss something in particular, especially if just anything, you know, I'm definitely open to having the pop culture conversation. I normally don't talk about that. I normally come on here to give you guys tools to live in the world and to stretch in perspective about what all of that stuff in pop culture can mean, right? We go beyond the surface. We go beyond the symptom and get to the root in our conversations. But if you ever want to talk about the symptom so that we can talk about the root, let's get it in. Okay? You're welcome, Shirley. Thanks for coming on board as per normal. Thanks for taking the time out to talk with us. You got it, Leanne. Cheers, Michael. Jewelry tattoos, yes, Christine. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, y'all. I'm sending love out. Until next time, Hot Nerds Club in the building.